Hi, everyone. Henry DeVries with Wealth Authority TV, where we help wealth authorities land more business and have better careers and lives. And with me today, I'm so honored to have Dr. John O'Brien. How are you today, John?
I'm great. Thanks for having me, Henry. I hope you're doing well.
Thank you. Tell me who you serve.
So I serve people in a wide variety of professions, but my specialty areas include those in financial services, healthcare, and the tech industry.
Ah, and what do you do for them? How do you serve them?
I'm an author, a professional speaker, and executive coach.
Okay. Well, we've been talking about, in your opinion, what's the biggest image problems that financial advisors need to overcome?
Well, I think that many problems that financial advisors deal with are emotion-based. And when we talk about emotion, we really need to think about the impact of neuroscience and how people's emotions, often driven by neurobiology, can get in the way of interactions with others. And also things like trusting their financial advisor or also in understanding what the financial advisor is describing, because when it comes to money, people can get very emotionally overwhelmed and have difficulty thinking clearly. And I think sometimes financial advisors have difficulty seeing that in their clients, and they need to be mindful of, again, the impact of emotion.
So, one of the reasons I wanted to have you on is your background in psychology and neuroscience, and that people make decisions, as you say, on an emotional level, not on a logical level. So, one of the things we need to do is know what their problem is. And not in your words, but in their words. Tell me about how the mind works in that way.
Well, interestingly enough, there's something I'd like to describe when it comes to neuroscience that's called automaticity. It basically means that we as humans often operate in more automatic ways without realizing it. And that can be true when we're doing things like brushing our teeth or showering in the morning, but it can also be when it comes to social interactions, dealing with conflict, managing stressful situations. And the short version is that without even realizing it, our brains, our bodies go into an auto routine to respond to these situations. And we are, it's even outside our awareness, the routines that we get into around um, dealing with information that may be difficult to understand. And so while financial advisors might be trying to talk to people simply about the facts, they do need to be paying attention to their clients' emotions and behaviors, because it also may be that the clients are responding in ways that are more emotion driven and they're not really hearing what the advisor is saying.
John, I just interviewed you on UCTV for your latest book, and you talked about dealing with difficult people. Tell us about your new book that you have out.
Yes, I was so pleased to be publishing my book with Indie Books International. So the title of my book is Rootness Rehab: Reclaiming Civility in the Workplace and Your Home Space. And it highlights what is an under recognized stress or problem, which is rudeness, and how people's reactions to rude behavior on the part of others can really derail their um, productivity in the workplace, can derail relationships in their home space. And the book really tries to get people to be more aware of their own behaviors of rudeness and how to change those. But in addition, how to deal more effectively and rationally as opposed to emotionally with rude interactions with others, and really seeing that the skills that people can use to manage them.
John, thank you so much for being our guest today. Is there anything you wanted to add before we go?
No, I think just that, my hope is that through the work I'm doing, through opportunities like this, and certainly through the message I'm giving in my speeches, is to get people to be aware that we all have a choice about how we treat others and how we respond to others, and recognizing the importance of that with the current state of affairs in our society.
Okay, thank you so much. Until our next episode, keep helping people to be healthy, wealthy, and wise. Yeah, I'll edit that out.